Good afternoon. Welcome to my Facebook Live for my Occasions Catalog Kickoff. Give me just a minute to make sure my camera is set up right and get the comments on my computer. If you're joining, please say hello. Let me know where you're from. If you're new to watching my lives, if you haven't watched before, let me know that too. I'll probably know because I won't recognize your name, but say hello, introduce yourself, and I'm just going to get this set up so I can see your comments. One second. There we go. Alrighty, I see Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Lori. Okay. Hi, Selena. Selena says she's been playing with paper all day. How fun. Well, hopefully you get some more inspiration from this. So, all right. Looks like Lori is joining us. Hi, Lori. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started here because I have a lot to show you today. So I decided that I was going to do my catalog kickoff a little later in the month. I know a lot of demonstrators did at the beginning, but I kind of wanted to see what they shared, and hopefully I'm going to share some different things with you. So how today is going to work is I have some demonstrations that I'm going to share with you, and then we have the make and takes. If you already ordered or requested a make and take from me, you should either have it or they're on their way. If you don't have it, this is going to be recorded so you can come back here and watch it again. For those that didn't get a make and take yet, I have a few left. They're $20 or they're free if you want to place a $35 order or more today. I have a special link in this group, so use that link and then you'll get the make and takes for free. So we're doing 5 cards with those. So I'm excited to show you those samples. And then afterwards, we're going to play bingo. So I have 4 people who submitted their bingo numbers. So I requested that you put your bingo numbers in the group before I went live so that I could write them down. So if you didn't get me your bingo numbers, you can watch. I have 2 gifts to give away. Just know that when I do bingo, I usually request that you submit your bingo numbers ahead of time. And also I noticed if anyone is joining that just marked interested in the event, it's always a good idea just to mark going. If you don't show up, it's not a big deal. But if you mark going, then you'll get all the notifications that go into the group beforehand. So I did put lots of posts out there regarding bingo. But unfortunately, a lot of people just marked interested. They didn't mark that they were going. So I didn't have a way to message a lot of people. But anyways, still stick around. I will have other ways for you to win. I'm going to be giving away all the projects that I demonstrate today. So stick around because you can still win even if you're not playing bingo, okay? So, mini catalog. This catalog is good January through June. For those that are new to Stampin' Up, it features some of the spring holidays, you know, those kind of occasions, flowers, things like that, which is kind of nice because I'm tired of winter. And then it's also a celebration right now, which means, let me get my celebration catalog. If you place an order between now and the end of February, of $50 or more, you can get something for free out of this catalog. So it's in increments of $50 $50. There's no limit. Some of the items you have to place $100. For example, this is a stamp set that I'm going to be using for all of my cards. For the make and takes. So you'll see how I do my make and takes. Most of the cards are done with punches, so I'm able to send you everything you need. You just have to add your own sentiments. But I will be using this one. And let's see what else. I am doing my celebration this year. So, and it's going to include some product from this celebration item and a chance to get this stamp set if you didn't get it. And then how you get invited to that, it's by invitation only. And how you get invited to it is either placing a cumulative order during the month of January and February of $150 or more. You purchase the starter kit from me, or what's the other one? If you host some kind of a private class or a party with me, either online or in person, you get an invitation for that as well. Okay, so all my hostesses get it. Those that are in my downline, they have an opportunity to be invited as well. Off the top of my head, if you recruit, you're able to get invited to that. I think there were some other things I shared, but that's in our group. In our group on Facebook, there's information about that. So, okay, so, let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I wanted to share, I'm going to share a couple things from the catalog, just some easy cards, some easy projects that you can do. And these are going to go from like beginners to avid crafters, okay? So, so the first thing I'm going to share with you guys are the Heart and Home Memories and More, the card pack, and then they have the cards and envelopes. So these also coordinate with some of the designer series paper in the catalog, and a stamp set coordinates with this stamp set here. I'm actually not going to use the stamp set. I'm just going to show you how we can do a quick and easy card. I love to have these on hand for quick and easy cards. And then this is the cotton ribbon combo pack. So I want to share with you how if you just purchase a few little items, you can qualify for free celebration products. So if you're just getting started out, this would be ideal for you. You could get some stamp set from Celebration that has some sentiments in it, a black memento ink pad, and you'd have everything you needed to get started. Probably some adhesive. I will be sharing at the end, and I'll be uploading this document into the event as well. If you're new to stamping, or even if you're not new to stamping but you're not sure what to get, I have some suggested bundles. A lot of the celebration items coordinate with bundles out of the main catalog. So I'll share some of this. I'll share this document online after this event. And I will pin the link for ordering for those that want to place an order and get the make and take if you haven't already. If you're already a demonstrator and you don't want to place an order through me, while my kits last, I am selling them for $20. So if you want to just purchase one without placing an order, you're welcome to do that. It's $20. Just send me a message. Just to note, these are not included in the make and take. So I will let you know what cards are included in the make and take. This is just a demonstration. So it has all these cards in here. You can use these for scrapbooking, or the pocket journaling, you might call it, or for card making. I do more card making, so there's all kinds of different little images. They have the larger ones. They have these kind of, they're stickers, but they're a little thicker than stickers. So these already have some sentiments in there for you as well. Here are some more. You have the little bees. Okay, what else? Let's see. So I'm going to find a background. I think I kind of like this one. And so you could do something like that if you wanted to. Let's see. They're all double-sided. So maybe you're picking what colors someone likes. I considered picking these out before, but I thought, oh no, it'll be fine. I won't have a hard time picking them, but I'm having a hard time choosing like I always do. So, hi Heidi, thanks for joining us. All right, let's see here. Okay. Let me look at these other backgrounds. Oh, here. I like this one with the colored flowers. We'll do this one instead. And to put something on top, it doesn't have words, so, you know, we could do something like that. Or, let's see, we have happy birthday over here. Let's see. Maybe something like that. That would be pretty if you put a border around it. Let's see here. Okay, I think I have an idea. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these larger bases. This one does come with 2 sizes. So there's this size card here. Okay, and it has this brown envelope. Cinnamon cider envelope. And I love these because the envelope is printed on the inside, so it has a little something. So there's one. So let's maybe make 2 cards. Let's see here. We'll do something like that. And then one of these larger ones looks like this and has a coordinating envelope as well. So as we're going through, let me know what you think. If you have questions, feel free to ask questions. All right. So this one, I really like this card here. So, I don't know. I don't want to cover up the flowers, though. So that would be really pretty if we have another one. Or this one. I like that one. And we're going to use this ribbon as well. So, we have the pink. We're going to do this, and we'll do a happy birthday with that one. Okay, so we're going to use the words from here, and then we'll use the words from this on that one. Okay, so let me move all my extra stuff out of the way. These are nice to keep on hand if you need a last minute card. Okay. So, I'm going to get my paper cutter. Actually, I'm going to get my paper trimmer. I'll be right back. Sorry. I knew I should have gotten this before then. Okay, so here, I'm just going to trim this up just a little. on both sides. And I'm not even measuring it. I just want it to be, show some of that wood through the back. Okay. And then I'm going to take this blue cotton ribbon. And it's hard to, if you haven't felt this ribbon, it's really nice. It's super, super soft, really pliable, very dainty. Alright, so pull this over here and tie a bow. This would be fun also if you wanted to make a whole bunch of cards, or maybe make some kind of a gift set that all the cards coordinate. Okay. So then I'm going to glue this down onto my card base. And I'm using Seal Plus. I like the Seal Plus better because it has these little breaks, and for me it works better. So put that down, and then I'm going to take some dimensionals. Actually, I'm going to use some of my foam strips and put these on the outside. So I like to keep all of the different kinds of foam adhesive. So I have the foam strips, I have the mini dimensionals, regular dimensionals, black dimensionals, and I also have the adhesive sheets. So depending on what I'm doing, I can just use different ones instead of, I don't use just dimensionals on everything. I like having a variety. So, alright, we're just going to put that on there. So there's one, and we could put some embellishments on it. I have these classic matte dots. These are part of this suite also. So we could put some of these on here if we wanted to dress it up a little more. Just like so. And then it has a coordinating envelope. Alright. Quick and easy card. And then this one, I'm going to use this here. And I'm going to trim it up a little so you see a little more of the wood background. Okay. Trim it a little more. Alright, and then I'm going to use this pink ribbon. So when you order this ribbon, you get both colors and you get 5 yards of each. So it's a nice way to have a little assortment of ribbon. And they both coordinate. So this would be fun too if you know you have a granddaughter or a niece or somebody that you likes doing crafts. This would make a fun gift. Put it in a real pretty box. And let her make the cards. That'd be fun. So I think sometimes avid stampers don't necessarily think about getting these kits, but they're lots of fun. They're lots of fun too when you just don't really want to think too much about making a card. So we'll put that down, and then we have the happy birthday. So I'll put the happy birthday there. And then I think we had bees, right? Actually, I might put a bee on this one. And I'm going to pop it up with a dimensional. Let's try right here. A little mini one. That guy there. Okay. And then this one, could be like a little gift tag, so I'm going to keep it flat. Don't need a lot of bulk. And then for this one, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to mix up some of the embellishments, and I'm going to put some of these new iridescent rhinestones on here because it's pink and they'll pick up that pink color. So put one there. Just like that. So I know it's kind of hard to see those, but they just add a little sparkle. So there's 2 quick and easy cards using the Memories and More. What do you think of those? Do you all use the Memories and More? Do you forget about them? I know there's a delay, so I'll watch for your comments. In the meantime, I'm going to get ready for the next project. Try to keep my area a little clean because we have several projects. So I will post photos of these projects after. And then keep in mind, too, I'll be drawing for a winner. So anyone that shares this video will get their name entered in a drawing to win all of the cards that I'm demonstrating today. So if you share, I just need you to comment shared because it doesn't tell me exactly who does. So the next thing I wanted to feature is this paper here, which I'm sure you've seen a lot of it. It's called the New Horizons. It's 6x6 paper. It has all these different watercolored they're scenes, kind of, if you look at them that way, but you could look at them as something else as well. The back side is more solid colors, so these would be nice for like framing, if you wanted to frame the front side. And then again, they all coordinate, so that's the fun part of this. So what else? So I picked 3 of these papers out that I wanted to play with. And I'm just going to show you some quick and easy cards again using this paper. We are going to be using with it, we're going to be using the Oceanfront stamp set. And we're going to be using the Let's Set Sail stamp set. So both of these stamp sets have the Let's Set Sail has a coordinating punch and the Oceanfront has coordinating die. I didn't purchase the dies. I just purchased these. Well, I did get the punch, but I just purchased the Oceanfront separately. I actually use it with this stamp set instead, and with the punch. But I just wanted to show you some quick and easy cards. So let me do my bases. So I just have some basic white thick cardstock, black cardstock. Okay, and then I picked out 3 of these that I thought looked pretty. And I'm kind of creating on the fly with you guys because I wanted to show you how I come up with these in case you're new. So I'm going to take my paper cutter, okay, and I like to, I have 3 pieces here, so I'm going to cut enough for 3. So I like to score the whole sheet, okay, and then I cut it in half. So this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, scored at 4 1/4, and then I cut it in half at 5 1/2. Okay, and then that gives me 2 card bases. And I'm going to do it again for this one. So score at 4 1/4, the whole sheet, and then cut at 5 1/2, and you have 2 card bases. Okay. And then we're going to do our mat. So our mat, I just cut it 1/4 of an inch shorter. Okay. And so it would be 5 1/4 by 4. All right, because I want to show as much of this paper as possible. So if I was doing something else, I might do a different cut for my mat. But I just want this to highlight this paper. Okay. So then I need to obviously cut these down because they are 6 by 6. So. Sorry, my computer knocked off. Oop, hold on. Made my light go off. So I'm going to cut these down. You could do it either landscape or portrait. So I might do them differently on different ones. It just depends. Like this one I might do landscape. This one, I think I want to do portrait. And this one, I think I want to do portrait as well because it has so many different colors in it. I want to try to capture all of those, okay? Let me get my computer back up, sorry. So I can see your comments. I'm still figuring, I just bought the ring light for my computer, or for this, which is working great. The only thing is I can't see the comments on my phone like I used to. So I'm trying to get used to using my computer or something else. So bear with me. I'll get better at this. Okay, so then we need to cut these down. So this one is going to be portrait, and landscape. So landscape, if this is 5 1/4, then this needs to be 5. Okay, and you can decide which side you want it on. You don't have to throw these away because on the other side there's that. So this will be 3 3/4. So I'm going to cut a little off here and then do 3 3/4 like that. So there's one. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to cut some of, let's see, I like this yellow over here, so we're going to sure do that, and then I'm going to cut some of this down, so maybe like that, and then so it's like that. Okay, and then this one, let's see here, do it like this. And so you could use these on a different card if you wanted. Maybe we'll use part of this to, no. Okay. No. It's almost exactly 5. Let's cut a little bar off that side so we have all the colors. Okay, so those are our 3 cards. Okay, so I'll move my cutter. Again, I wouldn't toss these. I'm not a big scrap saver, but I would save these. I just put them back in with the rest of the paper. And then we have these 3 images here, okay? So I'm just doing Whisper White for the card base. So I'm going to lay these all out and just kind of stamp them together. So to me, this kind of looks like a lake. It could be mountains as well. Okay. Let's see here. Give me a second. My comments are not working again. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. So, so you've probably seen these used with this a lot. So, which is one of the things I'm going to do. I really like the ones with this kind of the grass. And I'm trying to use minimal products today for those of you that are new, so you can kind of get an idea of how you can get started, okay? So I need to find my black ink pad again. So I'm just using Memento today. I think I'm actually only using 2 colors of ink today. So we'll use the black Memento on most of them. And I have my block, and I am going to start. I think this kind of reminds me of New Mexico, where I live, where a lot of you live, because we have those pink sunsets, and it's kind of like the mountains. So this one, I am going to imagine that it's just like desert, okay? And so I'm just going to take my Memento and remember depth. So something that's closer is going to be larger. Something that's further away is going to be further back. And those are the mountains in my mind. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this like so. Okay. And then it has this little tiny one. And I'm going to just stamp this kind of in the back. And the nice thing with the photopolymers, you can kind of see where you're stamping it. Okay. We could do another one. I think I'm just going to do the 2. And you could totally leave it like that. But I am going to put some words on it. So like I said, I am using this stamp set. It's called Special Moments. This is a celebration stamp set. You can't purchase it. You have to earn it for free. And you earn it for free with a $100 order. And it has all these sentiments in there. Okay. So, they're really fun. There are a lot of different sentiments, and I like it also because some of these could be stamped on the inside too. So I'm going to use this Where Would I Be Without a Friend Like You. Okay, so get that on my block. Let's make sure it's straight. I've been a little lazy about that lately, and I've been stamping crooked. Have any of you played with this paper yet? Since we're a month into the catalog. Okay. And then, because you can see through this, you can kind of decide where you want to stamp it. And I'm going to stamp it, I think, up here. Or maybe over here. Yeah. Okay, kind of tie it all together. So I'm going to stamp it just like so. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to leave these all three out and kind of do them all together. And then I'll assemble them just so you can kind of see how fun it would be to have all these out and just stamp away. Okay, so this one has a lot of water. So this one is the one I'm going to put the sailboat on, I think. This one, I'm going to put a rock. And for this, I might need my pad. So with these photopolymer, they don't have any cushion on them. So the images that are more solid, like this rock, if you put something under them that has a little cushion with it, it'll have more give and you'll get a crisper image. Okay, so I am just going to put that right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me put it in the center. Okay. And then I am going to do some grass. And you could definitely do this in color if you wanted to. I just, like I said, I'm trying to use minimal supplies and I wanted to show, I'm just using pretty much black today. Okay, so this is going to be on the side of that rock, like so. Alright, and then we have this one again. We used on the other one, so stamp it there. So see, even by stamping black on black, because there's texture on that rock, you can still kind of see it. And then I'm gonna stamp it just like so. Okay. And then let's put some words. So let's see here. What should I put? Maybe hang in there, or with sympathy. I bet this would make a good sympathy. I like to have sympathy cards on hand because I don't know, I'm it's hard for me to be creative and make one, you know, when the time calls sometimes. So I like to have them on hand. So here's with sympathy. And we could put it up here. Probably can't see that, but we did it up here, down here. I kind of want to draw the eye around the whole image. So I feel like if I did all the stamping on the bottom, it kind of mutes out the top. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the top. And kind of in the middle, like right here. There's that. Isn't that beautiful? You could add ribbon if you wanted to. I'm going to leave all these without ribbon. I'm just doing plain. Okay, so then this last one here. This one I'm going to use the other stamp set. So I'm using the Let's Set Sail. I haven't tried this. It was just an idea in my head, so we'll see how it turns out. Okay. So let me clean off some of my stamps. Trying to be better about cleaning as I go so I don't have a huge mess when I'm done. So I will be putting a link. If you're not already on my mailing list, my newsletter list, I'll put a link out there if you want to be on it. I am going to be doing a class to go this week with the new stamp set. So if you want information about that, make sure you're on my mailing list. Okay, so we're going to ink that up, and I'm going to do it more over here. So like just like so. sails. And I'm just going to put both of them on my block, and I'll just put one on one side and the other on the other side. Okay. Okay, and then since I'm using this particular stamp set, I'm going to use a sentiment from there. So, let's see here. Let your dream set sail. Let's do that. I use my grid to make sure my stamps are straight. Okay. Make sure your paper's straight. Okay. So I think the hardest thing about these cards is trying to decide what you're going to stamp them with. It's super simple and fun, and you could just sit here. I could sit here all day and just cut these pieces of paper and do all kinds of tons of cards. So then we have our bases. I just did Whisper White. These are already scored. Looks like you guys are liking the project, so thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Okay. Just use my Seal Plus. The Seal Plus is stickier than the Seal, and it's actually really super sticky, so that's why I don't put the adhesive all the way around. I don't really need to. This will hold just fine. For those that don't like this tape, it takes a little bit of getting used to. But, you know, I didn't like it at first either, but once I got used to it, I love it. One of the things about Stampin' Up, the quality that I find in Stampin' Up products, I've never found in any other products. And sometimes it doesn't necessarily matter to some people, but even when we had the Tombow tape runners, I don't know what it was. They must have had some kind of a deal with Tombow, but when I went to convention, I had my generic one that I bought from some other company because it was cheaper, and then I used the Tombow at the Make and Takes, and it was just so much more stickier. Also, you get so much more in a roll. So I just stick with Stampin' Up stuff now. Plus, when I buy it, I earn hostess benefits on it. So there's our 3 cards. Lots of fun. Don't forget, if you haven't shared this video, or if you're just joining us, be sure to share it, comment shared, and everyone that does that, I will do a drawing and choose one winner to win all of the cards that I'm demonstrating today. So that would be an awesome package to receive in the mail, I think. So, okay, what else do I have? This next one is not necessarily, it's a project I've already done, but I wanted to share this with you. So this is the Calming Camellia stamp set. This is a celebration hostess set. So you can't purchase it, you have to earn it. And how you earn it is by hostessing a a party or an order, you could place the order yourself if you want, but it has to be $300 or more. So that's what qualifies you to get this, and then you get it for free. Okay, and this is one of the cards that we made this weekend at my card club. So once a month, usually the last weekend of the month, I host card club. I have 3 sessions. If you're local, 3 sessions, and the girls come and we make 6 cards. So I usually try to teach them something. So we used with the white craft ink, and it just kind of makes the flower pop. So you could do this in any color. It's stamped in Night of Navy. And then we use the soft, what is it called? It's the new one, soft, not the Evening Evergreen, but the other one, to color the leaves. That's not helpful, is it? Soft Succulent. And then the white, and when you do the white, we use the blender pen, and it just kind of pulls that color out. But I really like this stamp set, and I love the font, and I love all the different sentiments that it has. So if you're interested in this stamp set and you can't afford to place a $300 order yourself, but you really want it, please reach out to me, and we'll try to figure out a way to get it for you. So I can do parties online on Facebook. I can do them on Zoom. I can do them in person. I've got lots of things up my sleeve. So if you're wanting that and you just don't know how to get it, reach out to me and we'll figure out a way, okay? Okay, so then I wanted to share some of the embellishments with you. So I don't know if you've seen all these. I'm sure you've probably seen them on some projects, but these are the Pebbles enamel shapes. And at first I kind of thought, I don't really need those, but I've seen a lot of projects, especially things like these ones, that they just add a little something extra. This is the Faux Sea Glass shapes. And I don't have it handy, but I've used these on a card that you'll actually see soon. So I have a little surprise coming in February. I'm really excited about for anyone that places orders with me. A new program I'm starting, and these are on a project from that. So, but these are lots of fun too. We have the classic matte dots, and then we also have the iridescent rhinestones. So, if you've been around with Stampin' Up! For a little bit of time, you probably realize that the catalog doesn't do the embellishments justice. So it's they're so much better when you have them in hand, and you can see all the colors and the textures and all of that. So lots of fun. And it's kind of the same thing with the papers. I won't go through all the papers here. You can see them in the catalog. I am putting together some paper samplers, it will show you all the different papers and the colors and things like that. So if you follow me and watch some of my Facebook Lives coming up, I'll be sharing those as well. So it's already almost 2:30, so let me go ahead and move on to the make and takes, and then we'll do bingo, okay? So, make and takes. Let me get what we're going to need for that. So again, we're using this one stamp set for the words, okay? And then everything else is either die cut or punched. So if you do get the make and take, or you did get it, use any sentiments that you want. Everything else should be in your kit to make the cards exactly like mine, okay? And we will be using the classic matte dots on some of the projects. So if you get the make and take kit, you'll have a strip of these. And then we'll also be using the Fan Baker's Twine. We'll be using this red and white striped one, so you'll have a piece of that in there as well. Okay, there's 5 cards. So let's get started. All right, so the first one I want to share with you features the amazing silhouettes and the dies that coordinate with this. So this stamp set, I will admit, I wasn't crazy about when I got it. I actually got this for free for attending Onstage. And not that I wasn't grateful, I was very grateful. I just didn't feel very inspired by it. I didn't know what I was going to do. But I've seen so many beautiful cards with it. So don't skip over it. So this is the one card we're going to use a different color ink on. We're going to use Early Espresso. Okay, and I tried to be kind of organized about this. Your make and take kit will be very organized. If you know me, it'll be very organized. Don't worry about that. This is the card that we're going to make. Pretty simple and easy. So if you get the make and take, this is what you'll have in your kit. Make sure you can see that. Okay. So I can't stamp this image for you. So if you got the make and take, you'll have to choose something else to stamp, or maybe you want to just emboss the background, something. But you will get the thanks, or you should have that in your kit. So, so the dies, they have the words. So they have amazing you, are, and then thanks. And so it has like the background one and then the more detailed one that lays right on top. Okay. And if you haven't tried Stampin' Up's new die cutting machine or any of their dies, I strongly suggest you do them. When you put the two together, they cut out like butter. So if you've ever, I used to steer away from dies that had like this kind of intricate cutting because I didn't want to sit there and poke everything out. I didn't have the patience for it. Since I've gotten the new machine and used the dies that are not from Sizzix, they're directly made by Stampin' Up, I never have a problem with that. So I wanted to share that little tip. So I'm going to recreate this card for you. So all we're using is soft suede base, and then crumb cake as our second layer. Okay, and we're just going to use this tree. Any stamp that has some of this definition on the background like this, or the Calming Camellia, you want to make sure that your ink pad is nice and inked up. Okay, because if it's dry, you're not going to get all this detail, and it's not going to look as good. Okay, so make sure that you have nice juicy ink pads. I always suggest that when you're going to buy an ink color, if you're going to buy the pad, just buy the refill right then and there, and you never have to worry about running out anytime soon, I should say. Like in the event that the color retires and you didn't realize it. So we're just going to stamp this down. It's a larger image, so you need to be sure to have a larger block or have the Stamparatus. Be sure you don't rock it. You don't want the edges. And then pull that up. And there's our image. Okay. You can see on this one it's a little more muted, and that's because my ink pad was not inked up. So I stamped this, and then I realized, oh no, I need more ink. So you can tell the difference. And this may seem really dark, and it may kind of seem like black, but just wait a little bit, and it'll actually fade a little, so it'll look a little different. So here's our base. So then to assemble, just gonna put this one down. Okay, and then we're gonna glue this down like so. Okay, if you know me, you know that I like having, I have all of the adhesive. It just depends on the project what I use. I don't have one particular one that I use for everything. So I'm using some liquid glue here. If you have the fine tip glue pen, you could use that as well. Yeah, these do dry clear when you're done, so just kind of put that down. And I wanted to pop it up a little, so I'm going to use the mini dimensionals just to give a little depth to my project. I tell my girls, if you're gonna pop it up, then commit and pop it up. Don't be stingy with your dimensionals. Okay, and you could put this wherever you want, but I'm gonna put it right down here, and it's okay if these are a little off, right, because it's handmade. And then you have your little dots, and you could use any color. I'm gonna use the vanilla, and I am just gonna put these just random. I kind of have a hard time with random, but getting better, I think, maybe. Let's see here, maybe like right there. Okay, so there you have it, quick and easy. So that's our first make and take. Okay, so put that aside. So this is our next one. So like I said, all the cards I'm featuring today, a lot of them, most of them use punches, because I'm not allowed to stamp things for you. So, and also we have like 5 new punches in the catalog. So, if you recall from last catalog, the punches sell out quick. So I went ahead and bought all the punches first, not necessarily with the stamp sets, because I knew I liked all the punches and I didn't want to miss out on getting them. If they run out, they will turn them off, and they will come back eventually, but like we saw with the penguin punch, that one took months to come back. So I wanted to be sure I got all the punches, so I just ordered those right away. Okay, so for this one, I want to show you to think outside of the box when it comes to our designer series paper. So this paper is actually the Valentine's paper, okay? And the back side of the paper in the Valentine's, most of them are just different prints. They're not necessarily Valentine's. It's Valentine colors. There's red and pink, but there's purple, and there's no rule that says we can't use this for something else. So we're going to make a birthday card here. So I just have a strip of Whisper White. I use the circled eyes to cut some circles. You could do any shape you want. A piece of that designer series paper, and then Highland Heather for the base of my card. Okay, so do that. So we'll add here our designer series paper. Just put that in the center. And let's see, for our sentiment, I'm going to do happy birthday. In the black ink. If you have all the ink colors, you could certainly do this in Highland Heather or Gorgeous Grape. But I'm pretty certain everyone has black, so stamp it like so. And then I'm just going to make a banner by hand, so I just cut this off down here. And what I do is I kind of cut up the center, and then I come in like so to make the banner. And we do have a banner punch. You could use a square punch if you wanted to as well. And then I'm going to put that down. Just like so. Make sure it's straight. And then I'm going to adhere my white circle. Get that off there. It's like the end of the glue. I always run into these problems when I'm doing live. Okay. glue that down. And then I'm going to use dimensionals to pop it up again. Whenever you have a card, if it seems too plain, a great way to make it not seem so plain is to pop up some of the layers. Just creates depth on the card that gives a little more interesting effect. So we'll put that down, and then we're going to use the little hedgehog punch. So I didn't get the hedgehog stamp set, I just got the punch. And I'm using crumb cake and soft suede. If you have the make and take kit, you should have these little pieces in your kit. And we also need a little bit of black for the eye. So if these little black dots, I usually put lots of extras in your kit, so you could try and hopefully find one. If you can't, you can just use a little marker. And then what I do is I punch 2 out. And you can have these going whatever direction you want. That's kind of the fun part. So you could have them facing each other if you wanted to. And since we punched both pieces out, we have 2 little hedgehogs, right? So I'm going to use this one. So to put him together, I just use some dimensionals here. And you can line it perfectly up, or you can have it offset. This one I kind of have offset. This one I lined perfectly up. And then I'm just going to use a little tiny glue. So I'm doing this where you can see me. For his eye. And then I'll use my Take Your Pick tool to pick up that little dot. And put it down. And you can clean up the glue with this end if you want. It does dry clear, so you don't need to worry a whole lot about it. Okay, you could use one of these if you want. So it'd look kind of like that. And then when you're ready to put them on, just use a little more adhesive. And then we have a quick and easy card. Pretty cute. You could put any character there that you want. And then we could save this. So I might just assemble it now. And then put it in my little basket of little odds and ends. Do his little eye hair. Alright, and clean that up a little. And then it'll dry clear. Okay, so there's a second make and take. Maribel loves the purple. It's Maribel's favorite color. I think it's lots of people's favorite color. Okay, quick and easy birthday card. Okay, so now our next one is going to be this card here. Okay, so in your kit you have a Pacific Point base. This is Balmy Blue, and I've already embossed it for you, and it's using the new gingham embossing folder. So this is in the Occasions catalog. Okay. And And then you should have a little piece of this twine, and then you should have your pieces for your sailboat. I'm going to go ahead and punch it out because I kind of just want to show you the punching part. Okay, so here's the sailboat punch. Okay, so I go in and I punch the whole thing so that I could have those pieces. So that's Whisper White, and this is Soft Suede. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Soft Suede for the bottom part of the boat, and then this here, right? So this does look kind of funny, but I just keep the pieces just because you never know. And put those in my little scrap bin. Okay, and then you should have the two clouds. So the clouds, that's another new punch. Lots and lots of options for this in the catalog. Probably coordinates with almost every single stamp set. So you should have two clouds. And you can have them, make them look a little different by just turning one over. Okay, and I just stamped the sentiment on one of the clouds. Okay, so this one is thinking of you. I don't have that one out still. So, the stamp set's right here. Let's see here. Hang in there with sympathy. We could say thanks for brightening up my day. Or just a little high for me. Maybe we'll do that one. Yeah, Mary Bell. I really like the Cloud Punch. It coordinates with the rainbow set. But like I said, it coordinates with so much in the catalog. Really, really versatile with lots of the stamp sets that we have. Here we go. Just a little high for me. Alright. Okay, let's find a little block. Okay. We'll use the black again. I'm going to stamp on the opposite one this time. And then we can assemble. So all these cards are very basic. You know, if they're a little too basic for you, you could always place an order and get the make and take, and maybe you have a friend that you would love to get into stamping with you, and so maybe you give this little kit to them and give them the link to the video, and let them play at home, and maybe they'll fall in love with it. You could also dress these up by adding more layers, more embellishments. So, okay, so we'll put that there. And then for our sailboat, I actually put dimensionals on the sails. And then glued the bottom of the boat down. Like so. Okay, and then I'm just going to tie a bow with the twine. I'm not sure where I got red ink on my hands. I haven't been stamping with red ink, but okay. And then I'm just going to put a little dot of glue up here to hold down my twine. Like so. Super cute and quick card. And I have another one here that I actually used the stamp set. And I did stamp some water down here. But it's super cute without it as well, if you didn't have the stamp set. So that's where I'm saying I really love the punches that they have in this catalog, because you could do a lot just with the punches and not necessarily purchase the stamp set. So that's why I bought all of the punches right out of the bat. And then I figured if I bought the stamp set later, you do save 10% if you buy it as a bundle. But if I'm not sure that I'm crazy about the stamp set, I'd rather just lose out on that little tiny bit of discount. And be certain that I want the stamp set, because in the past I've bought both and decided I didn't really like both. So there's those. Okay, and we have 2 more. Okay, and then we will do bingo. Okay, so hang in there. It's a little longer session. I usually try to keep my lives to an hour, with the exception of this, since it's like a catalog kickoff party. Okay, so this one I don't have my sample done yet. I didn't get to it, but I know what I'm going to make. And since we're using punches, any guesses on what punch I'm going to use? Just give you the colors right there. I'll give you guys a minute to guess. See if anybody gets it right. Let me clean my hands off. Maribel says Cactus. What punches have we not used? We're using almost all of them. Cloud Punch. Not a clue. Okay, so let me show you what we're using here. So this here is this new Abstract Beauty 4x6 Specialty Designer Series paper. So if you didn't notice, it's not 12x12 and it's not 6x6, it's 4x6. Okay, a little different shape. Great for card making. And then because it's specialty, it's got this gold in it. Okay, so, and then on the back, what I did is it has all the colors. So I use this as a guide often when I'm going to use the paper. So this had Magenta Madness in it, so that's what the base of the cardstock is. And then the green is just jade and then black. Okay, so I pulled the colors directly from the package. If you want to see some of the other papers they have, these are some of the other papers. So it's real fun. Again, this would be another package of paper that would be fun just to get and sit down and just start making a bunch of cards. Okay, it does have a coordinating stamp set. I can't think of the name, but it has the different shapes. So, okay, so I decided I was going to do this, and then the punch I'm going to use is the Cactus punch. And this one I did get the stamp set, but to stay consistent with my theme, I'm not going to use the stamp set with it. I'm going to show you how to use it if you don't have the stamp set. And I'm actually pulling in some regular catalog products. So I am pulling in these little flowers. These are the loose flower flourishes from the main catalog. Okay. Let me get my Reminder off here. Okay, because we don't want to forget, we still have that huge catalog with all that other stuff in it, right? So you're not limited just to the occasions catalog or the holiday. So I'm going to go ahead, like I've done before, punch all of these shapes out. Okay. And on the black, I'm just going to use the pot. I could punch all of them out, but I'm not going to assemble it, so I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, and I was thinking I was going to make this pretty basic, right? So we have the pot. This is our cactus. I have a thing like, I don't know what you call those. Does anybody know what those are called? The little pad on the big cactus piece. I'm sure it has a name. Like so, okay. And then this would be the little flower, right? So you could do this in a different color. But I am actually going to use one of these for my flower. Okay, I'm going to use a little one too. Maybe 2 little ones over here. Isn't that cute? Alright, and then we need some words on here. We could leave it blank, but I'm going to stamp some words on it. So let's see here. What should we do? Just a card to say you're amazing. I don't know how the ink will hold up on this foil part, so I think that I'm going to use a punch. I know exactly what punch I'm going to use. This is the scallop oval, the layering punch. Okay, so I'm going to do black as my scallop. And then get a piece of my white. And then we'll stamp our words on here. Chaos, where are the cute little flowers from? They're from the annual catalog. So these are from the main catalog. In the embellishment section there. Okay, and our words we're going to use see, if you're not sure if something fits, you can take the little shape and you can put it over. Some people do it the opposite way, in that they bring this in like that. You could do that too. Some people make little stencils of all of their punches. I don't have time to do that, but if you do, it's great to have. So thinking of you would work. That would kind of work. Hang in there. Maybe we'll say hang in there. Okay. Hang in there. Let's see. Okay. Oh, they kind of, yeah, just barely. Okay. So again, to make sure I get this on there straight, I use my grid paper. And if you don't have grid paper like this, you can purchase it from Stampin' Up. You get a whole pad. It lasts for a long time. I don't throw my sheets away just because they get ink on them. If they're covered in ink, I do, but... Okay, so then we'll use our Memento Black again. Ink that up. Sometimes with the photopolymer, if you haven't used them before, it's a good idea to stamp once. They sometimes have like this film on them that makes it not stamp perfectly the first time. Just the first time. Okay, hang in there. Okay. All right, and then, so see with this card, it's too long. Okay, so we need to trim it. So those that got the make and take, I don't have enough of this particular sheet in your packet to give everyone the same one. So you'll probably have something different. Get my little cutter. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm going to cut this down to, oh, it doesn't have the thing. Okay, I'm going to eyeball it. So I'm going to do it there. So it's going to be just about an inch off. Okay. Make sure it's flush up here. These lines are crooked. So, okay. And we could put this on the inside if we want. Okay, just like so. Okay. So then we build our card. So fold it in half. That down. So if you're just joining us, please be sure to say hi so I know who's out there. Also, if you're just joining, if you share this video and comment shared, I will enter your name in a drawing to win all of the cards that I'm demonstrating today. So one person will win all of the cards. So quite a deal. And I'll show the other cards I made in just a minute. We have this card and then one more. And then I'll show the cards again and then we'll do bingo. Okay, so then I could put this, could put it over here. I kind of like the cactus over here. So I'm going to use liquid glue so that I can move these pieces around a little bit. That's the nice thing about liquid glue. So this is my pot that my cactus is in. So I'm going to put that down. Okay, and a little kind of to the center. And then some of the Tombow glue. Okay, and then I'm going to put little dimensionals, mini dimensionals on these little ones here. Just like so. And then I'm going to use liquid glue. You could use glue dots, but the little ones it's going to be a little trickier. Okay. And so I'm just going to put my glue dot directly on the cactus pad. Did anybody figure out what the name of those are? These little pads on the cactus. Okay, I kind of want those next to each other, like so. Isn't that fun? Now, if you had the stamp set, you could stamp these, add a little texture. And then we have to figure out where we want that. And I think I'm just going to stick it right there. Super simple cards. Okay. So using the abstract designer series paper and the Cactus Punch, and then pulling in some of the loose flower flourishes from the catalog. And then we have our celebration stamp set for our sentiment. Isn't that fun? Okay, and then we have one more. This one is my favorite. Had to feature the ladybug. So for this one, I am incorporating some annual catalog product as well. So we have a Whisper White for our base. Okay. And then this is So Saffron, and this is another new embossing folder. It's called Hive, I think. And it's like a honeycomb. Okay, so I did that to the background of the card. So let's fold our base. And then in your kit, because these are die cuts, I can go ahead and give you the die cuts. They're not stamped. And it's from the Dandelion Wishes. So we're going to make a little dandelion here. So you should have these little pieces in your kit. We're just making a little scene. And this one I didn't actually put a sentiment on or anything. You could choose what you want. That, and then there's one stuck in this die. And then we have our paper for our punch. So let's get this one out of here. Okay. If you've never played bingo with me, even if you haven't you didn't get a chance to put your bingo numbers in, stick around and see how we play. It's real fun and quick. It doesn't take long. Okay. So, I'm going to build my little dandelion first. So I just fold these little ones here. And I'm going to put some layers in between them. So I'm going to use the dimensionals. And just layer those on. I want to give this card a little bit of wow factor. So you can do that with dimensionals. This last one will need a little one. Okay, I am going to be resuming my Facebook Lives in February. I stopped for a while. I got off schedule. I don't have a regular date picked out yet. I'm going to try some different dates. So this week I think it's going to be Tuesday afternoon. If you can't join live, you can watch the replay. And I will be sharing my little surprise on Tuesday. I'm super excited. So if you can't join live, I'm not sure what time. I will post it on my page. So if you're not following my Ink-ology page, be sure you follow it so you get notifications. Okay, so we're going to put this straight, and then we're going to offset this. And this is cut at a 1/2 inch smaller than the base of the card, okay, to give us some room to offset it like that. And it just adds a little more character to the card without using more cardstock and more layers, okay. So to build this, I'm going to do I'm using my liquid glue, okay. And I'm going to move it up a little higher. I felt like that was a little low on that one. So do like so, and then we'll put this down. On this, I didn't actually glue the stem. I just put a little glue here and put that where I wanted it. Okay, and then trim off what you don't need. And then these little leaves for the dandelion. If you have them touching the end, it will hold it down, okay? Like so, and so for the ladybug, super simple. We have red and black, and the Ladybug Punch. If you haven't seen, there's people are making bees with this. I've seen a butterfly, so it's very versatile. This one I just need the little wings, and then I just need the body. Okay, so you'll have these in your kit. To build the ladybug, I like to pop the wings up, and to do that, use some dimensionals. So I just put one on each wing. Okay. Alright, and then put that on like so. Decide where you want your ladybug to go. This is not going to have any words on it, so I don't need to leave room for that. I could put some down here if I wanted to. You do have a ribbon in your kit, so I put the ribbon down here. I think on this one I'm just going to leave it. Kind of like it without it. And so then you should have these, if you had got a kit to go, or if you're getting one, you should have these left in your packet. So these are what I use for the dots. Okay, and I just put them random. Okay, so I know I say random. There's kind of a thought process here, but there. There's no rule that says your ladybug has to have only black dots. You could put white ones if you wanted. So there's that card. Super simple and cute. So those are all our make and takes. Again, if you're joining late, I do have some make and take kits left. So you can buy one for $20. That includes shipping. Or you can place an order using the link associated with this, which I'll post to this video as soon as I'm done here. $35 or more, and I'll send you the kit for free. And those will go out tomorrow. So I'm closing this workshop tomorrow, so you have to place your order before noon tomorrow, Mountain Time. Okay? All right, so I hope you like those. Let me show them real quick again. There's lots of them, so they're going to kind of have to... These are the make and takes. Okay, let's see. We did that one here. We did this one. So these are the 5 make and takes in the kit. Okay. And then if you share the video today, you'll also be getting these, which we made. If you missed the beginning, you can go back and watch the replay. Okay. So these were made with that paper. Can't recall the name. It's buried, but watch the beginning of the video and you'll see. And then we made these cards as well. I'm using the Memories and More. So there's this one and that one. Okay. So I'll choose one lucky winner to win all of these cards. And now we're going to do bingo. So even if you didn't get your numbers in, I encourage you to stick around. It's kind of fun. It goes quick. So how this works is I asked you if you wanted to participate to give me 5 numbers between 1 and 25. Okay. You need to be present to play and win because there's something you have to do. So I have Maribel, Barons, Selena is, I know I said your last name wrong, I'm sorry, Ember, Avia, and Kate Jance. So if you're here, please say hello, say you're here, so that I know you're here. So this is how we play. So you picked your 5 numbers, okay, and I am going to draw out of my number basket each one of these. When I open it, it will have a number on it, and it features some new product out of the catalog. Okay, so like this one is number 13. If 13 was your number, then if it's your first number, you're going to say B, and you're going to type in B in the comments. Okay, as we go, if you get another number, you're going to type in BI. And so on and so forth as we go through and I call your numbers. The first person to type in BINGO, which is bingo, gets bingo. Okay, so we will play 2 rounds. I have what do I have for prizes? I had them here. Where are they? Oh, I have 2 packages of the Iridescent Rhinestone Basic Jewels. So if you win, I need you to do me a favor and make it easy for me to mail out your package and send me a message with your mailing address so I can get these in the mail in the morning, okay? So, are we all ready? Looks like Selena's here, Kay's here. We have Ember. Maribel. Maribel was here. Alright, so I guess if they join late and they can go back and get the numbers. I do have your numbers written down, so I will know the legit bingos, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start. Okay, so the first one is number 21, and this is featuring the Paradise Palms bundle. So it has the stamps and then the palm dies. So there are so many sets of dies in this new catalog that I want, but I'm trying to only buy what I can demonstrate. So I guess that means I'm gonna have to do a lot of Facebook Live so I can go through what I already have, right? Okay, so the first number is 21. Anyone have 21? If you do, type in B. Okay, the next one is 19, and this is the Soaring Swallows bundle, which features the Swallows stamp set and the Swallows dies, and this does have coordinating paper. The next one is 13, so the Gumball Greetings bundle. This one is super cute. If you've seen, they have those new little ball embellishments in the back of the Occasions catalog, and everyone's putting those in the little shaker domes for this. So 13. The next one is 7. And this is featuring the Flower Rain Boots bundle. This one's kind of cute. It reminds me, obviously, of the kit that we have, but a lot more options with it. So this would be great for a gardener who has lots of gifts coming out of their garden. No one has anything yet? I need to pull up my sheet. Check, you guys. Next one is 17, and this is your biggest fan bundle with the sporting events dies. So this is great if you have men in your life or you have some tom girls. You can make them some fun cards. The next number is 10. This is the Garden Greenhouse bundle. It has the greenhouse dies. Nobody has anything? Did we pick all the same numbers? You didn't pick the same numbers. I made sure. Let me check something. Okay. The next number is 22. And this is the New Horizons Designer Series paper. That's the paper that we used with these cards here. Okay. 22. Just looking, we did have one person that had numbers, but she didn't join. Okay, if you have 1, you need to say B. So you spell out bingo, okay? The next one is 20. So this is the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper, and this is the one we did the cactus on. This one here. Okay, and I can't tell you when you have bingo. You have to spell it out yourself. So, okay, if you have 20, then you need to say B. So that eventually you'll spell out bingo. And then when you spell out bingo, that means you won. The first person to type out bingo wins. Okay? The next number is 12. So this is the Hey Sports Fan 12 by 12 designer series paper, and this coordinates with number 17. So we have 12 and 17. Okay. Do you all need me to go over the numbers again? Okay, but there we have a B. Someone's on the game board. Okay, the next number is 16. And this is On the Horizon bundle. So it has the On the Horizon dies and then complementary stamp sets. And this goes well with that paper, On the Horizon paper, and it also goes well with the stamp sets that I shared with you. The Oceanfront, as well as the Let's Set Sail. So that's what I'm saying. I love this catalog because so many of these stamp sets coordinate with each other, more than just one. So that's 16. Okay, the next one's 25. And this is the Heart and Home Designer Series paper. So this is the paper that coordinates with the Memories and More and the stamp set that I showed you. Okay. Got another person on the board with a B. The next one is 5. So this is the Flowering Fields Designer Series paper. So this is the one with the tulips, and it coordinates with the tulip dies, as well as the windmill. So, and I'm sure you've seen those. Those have been very popular. I did not get those, so you won't be seeing those from me, if that means anything. So, I didn't get them at this point. Let's say that. Sometimes something changes my mind and I get them later. So, how are we doing out there? Need me to go slower or doing okay? Are you figuring it out, Kay? You can still say BI if you have two of the numbers. It doesn't have to be like right when I pull the paper out. Okay, next one is number 9. And this is Crane of Fortune bundle. So it has the Good Fortune dies along with the coordinating stamp set, and then this also has coordinating designer series paper. It's not out here yet, but okay. We have a B and an I. The next one is number 1. And this is the Sweet Conversations bundle with the Sweetheart dies. So this is the one I'm doing the class. I'm actually doing it in person on February 12th at the Southwest Craft Connection. So featuring the stamp set, my team did a make and take with that. That was fun. I showed you how to use the paper in a non-Valentine's way, right? Okay. Back up. Okay. This next one is number 3. So this is the Amazing Silhouettes bundle with the Amazing Things dies. So this is the one that I did a demonstration of as well. So this one here. Okay, this one just wants to come out. So number 11, this is the Artfully Composed 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, which has a coordinating stamp set, which I'm falling in love with, but I have similar ones, so we're going to try not to buy it for a while. So, and we're getting close to it, bingo. 2 more numbers for some. The next one is number 15, and this is the Home and Garden bundle with the garden dies. Another great one for a gardener. It's a good masculine set as well. don't give up too if you're not getting it, because we're going to play one more round, okay? Number 14, Hello Beautiful bundle with the beautiful shapes dies. This is the one that coordinates with that abstract designer series paper. Okay. Selena just needs one more. Rainbow of Happiness bundle, number 23. I'm sure you've all seen this. This is pretty popular. I do have this one. I'm trying to come up with some different ways of using it. But lots of fun. Rainbows are really in right now. The next one is 24. So this is the Symbols of Fortune Designer Series paper. So this coordinates with, I think it coordinates with the Soaring Swallows as well as the Good Fortune. The Crane of Fortune bundle. So, oh, we got a bingo. Selena has a bingo. Congratulations, Selena. So Selena will win a package of the Iridescent Rhinestones. So please send me a PM with your mailing address. I know I have it. It'll just make it easier if you can just put it there. I can get this in the mail this afternoon. Well, get it ready to go. So congratulations, Selena. You're welcome to play again, but you can't win again. Okay, so everyone, everyone's back in the game. So hopefully, Kay, you figured out how it works. Okay, so first person to spell out bingo. Okay, wrap all these up. And then I gotta mix them up. Okay, we'll go a little faster on this one, okay? Especially since I've already gone through all these. I'll just say the numbers. Let's mix them up here. Okay. All right, good luck, everyone. Okay. First one, number 13. Okay, so now we're starting over, okay? So starting from scratch. So right now you have no numbers, okay? So, okay, if you have 13, then you have a B. Okay, if anyone has 13, they have a B. We're starting over. Okay, we're not continuing from the last one. Okay. So 13, I'll give you guys a minute to catch up so I can make sure we're good. I'm looking at my list. I know we have at least one person out there. Yay, Kay. Okay, got it. All right. Number 3. Number 1. Going a little faster because we already went through all these. So number 4 is the Blessings of Home bundle. So this coordinates with those memories and more. Okay. Number 23. Number 20. Number 11. Number 10. Okay, you need to type in BI so that if you get them all, it spells bingo in one line, okay? Number 12. Number 19. Number 21. Number 17. Number 2. Number 9. Okay, Maribel's on the board. Number 7. Number 8. Number 16. Number 24. Number 25. Number 22. BIN. Number 15. Another BIN. Number 14. BING. Number 14. I think 3 of you are getting close. Number 18. Kay's got BIN. Number 5. Number 6. Okay, I think I went through all my numbers, so I think we should have a bingo. I think there's a delay, so we'll see who gets it first. Unless you guys missed your numbers. Maribel has Bing. Did you call 8? Yes, I called 8. I called all the numbers. So somebody has a bingo out there. It's just a matter of who calls it first, and it's Maribel. Technically, you all should have a bingo. So Maribel called bingo first, so she won it. So congratulations, Maribel. Send me a message, and I'll get your rhinestones too as well. Thank you all for playing. I'm sorry if it's a little confusing, but hopefully you got the gist of it. This is how, when I do bingo online or on a Facebook Live, this is how I do it. Okay, so you have to pay attention to your numbers. So that's all I have, ladies, for you today. So I thank all of you for joining me today. This was so much fun. I hope you loved all the cards. I'll pull them out again. If you joined late and you didn't catch my offer, share this video and comment shared so I know that you did. And I'll put your name in a drawing to win all of these cards. If you didn't get the make and takes, but you would like them, you can place an order using the link attached to this party, which I'll post as soon as I get off here. Or message me and you can purchase it for $20. If you're a demonstrator, you don't want to order. Maybe you have a demonstrator that you already use. I totally get that. So you can purchase it for $20. That includes the shipping, and I'll send you all the pieces that you need. So I will announce the winner. I think I'll announce the winner tomorrow at noon when I close the party. The winner of whoever gets this. So share the video. If you're watching the replay, you're welcome to share it and be entered. Just comment shared, and tomorrow at noon Mountain Standard Time, I'll go in and pick a winner, okay? All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. This means so much to me. If you're new to joining, be sure to like my page so you can follow when I go live. Like I said, I'm going to be going live weekly again, but it's going to be at different times. It's not going to be a set time. So I'll be sure to post it on my page, give you a heads up, okay? So have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And if you need anything, message me, reach out. I love to help people. Otherwise, I hope to see you again soon on another Facebook Live, okay? Bye, ladies. Have a good Sunday.